Welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, December the 6th. We're going to tell you about a special concert that's coming up this Sunday, believe it or not, and then a bazaar that's going on tomorrow. Let's start, first of all, with Stefan Freund. Pronounced it right, Stefan? Stefan.
Yeah, that's right. Stefan. Yeah, there you go.
And I've been rehearsing it for the past 10 minutes. Stefan Freund and Emily Edgington from the Columbia Chorale, and Stefan is from the Columbia Civic Orchestra. Correct. Good to have both of you here. You have a concert coming up this coming Sunday, right? Tell me about it.
Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. It's a tradition that we've had going on for a while. Our Columbia Civic Orchestra Messiah Sing-Along has been happening for 20 years, and we've been collaborating with the Chorale for about 5 or 6 years since we've been doing it.
Yeah, so what will be happening this Sunday? Explain the whole concert.
So at this Sunday we have a smorgasbord of music. We have both choral music as well as orchestral, and then we'll come together performing several different works.
And you said a sing-along?
Yeah.
Are you saying that the audience can sing along?
Absolutely, with the Messiah. So if you've ever want to sing the Hallelujah Chorus, this is your opportunity to sing along with a full choir of 70 professional or usual singers and a full orchestra.
Oh my goodness. So that really is going to be, that's going to be beautiful. Yep. And, you know, no matter whether you really can sing or not, when you've got the professional people singing and then you've got folks in the audience singing, it's going to sound like a heavenly choir.
Absolutely.
It will sound like a heavenly choir.
And we do it in a beautiful venue, Missouri United Methodist Church, beautiful acoustic.
Well, you are. I mean, you're tapped right into heaven there.
Basically,
yeah. So and it'll be this coming Sunday. What time?
3 p.m.
And how long do you see the concert running?
We're going to do, the first half will be about a half an hour, 40 minutes, then we'll take a break, and then Messiah Sing-Along will be about 40, 45 minutes.
Is there a charge?
Good question. Our tickets in advance are only $10. Students, $5 with ID. You can get those at Sparky's Homemade Ice Cream or online at columbiachorale.com.
Okay.
At the door, they are $15. So it's definitely a deal to come visit the website.
How many people can you hold?
We've had about 600, 700 people.
Okay.
Before,
And I bet you fill it up, too.
It depends on the weather.
Yeah.
If the weather's good, we get a pretty full house, and if it's not, then it's 75%.
Okay, so, all right, so tell us, again, you can get it at Sparky's. You can get the tickets at Sparky's.
Sparky's, or you can go online, www.columbiachorale.com, or you can come to the door the day of the concert.
if you wait and come to the door, you're kind of taking a chance as to whether tickets are still available.
Right, and they are $15 as opposed to $10.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then, but, you know, if people want to help out a little bit more with funding the Civic Orchestra and the Columbia Chorale, so you pay an extra $5 and come to the door. But there again, you're taking your chances whether you still have tickets or not. I wish you the very best with the performance. It sounds like it really is going to be a heavenly choir.
Thank you so much. And we do encourage folks to bring their Handel Messiah score, but we'll have scores available. If they don't have one, they can come for a very small donation. They can get there.
Oh, okay. So either bring it yourself, or for a small donation, you have the scores
we'll have
there.
some for them.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming by.
For having us.
And I wish you the very best this coming Sunday.
Yes, 3
okay. Now, do you know what's happening before your performance on Sunday? There's a bazaar going on Saturday. You might want to stop by. Wilkes Boulevard, United Methodist Church Bazaar. And I have Anita Parmer with us. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Anita Parmer. For years, I called you Anita Palmer. It took me 30 years to get it right.
Right.
But this is a 36th annual Christmas Bazaar and cafe.
And cafe, that's important because we serve lunch. We have homemade chili and homemade vegetable soup, homemade fruit pies, and sandwiches and a drink, and fill you up real good.
Yeah, you know, yesterday we were talking about the Calvary Episcopal Church Bazaar. You guys really aren't in competition with each other, with the bazaars.
No, we find that people go from one bazaar to the next bazaar. There are different things at each one that they enjoy and like, and we each one have something different we emphasize, and it works out very well for all of us.
So how many, there used to be 15 or 20 bazaars going on the same day,
It used to be all over town, yes.
But so what are we down to now?
I don't know. We still have quite a few. Let's put it that way. I don't know the exact number, but there's still quite a few bazaars on that very same day.
But so what are some of the things that when they come to the 36th annual Wilkes Boulevard United Methodist Church Bazaar, what are some of the items they're going to find?
One of the things that we enjoy providing for sale are what we call vintage linens. Some of the most beautiful doilies and hand embroidered from the past. They're not the machine-made doilies and things like that you find in the stores now.
When
They're
you say
hand
vintage,
crocheted.
you mean, are they antiques?
Well, some of them are. They come from estate sales. Others are more recent, but they're still the hand crocheted.
Yeah, my mother used to do
linens.
that.
Yeah.
My mother used to make doilies, and my grandmother used to make doilies, and they did it continuously. And then they'd make the doilies, and then they would attach them and make tablecloths out of the doilies.
Oh, yes.
And they made bedspreads out of the doilies. I mean, I do have several trunks full of doilies that my grandmother and my mother had made.
I have a tablecloth my grandmother made me out of doilies.
Yeah, and you start off with those little tiny squares, and then you attach the squares.
That's right.
And they were making doilies all summer long into the winter. It was a 365-day project.
The other thing was, if you weren't doing doilies and crocheting, you were making quilts. And that's something else we have.
You have vintage quilts also?
Not vintage. These quilts are more recent. Vintage quilts are very hard to come by. The material doesn't last as long unless they're really taken care of. Once they start laundering them, they begin to disintegrate. So the quilts are not vintage. But this year we have something new with our quilts. They're called lap quilts.
Oh,
they're made to put over your lap and around your feet, and they're great for people in wheelchairs or in nursing homes, that type of thing. We have
so
several
you're going to have
of
those too.
We have several of those. We've got 2 or 3 different patterns for aprons. We've got some ornaments. We've got some embroidered tea towels. The handwork type things are a lot of what we
So, and everybody is invited to attend 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
for the bazaar.
For the bazaar, and the cafe is 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
And the ticket is $7 for an adult for all the food, and $3.50 for kids under 12.
Okay, you got it. 36th Annual Christmas Bazaar and Cafe, Saturday, December 7th, Wilkes Boulevard, United Methodist Church. Anita, thank you so much
You're
for coming
very welcome.
by. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you.
having you here. So a lot going on this weekend, and then the Columbia Civic Orchestra and the Columbia Chorale on Sunday. Okay? Let's see. Monday, we've got MU Healthcare and River City Habitat for Humanity. I want to remind you, our program directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Zach Haywood, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. We'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you Monday. Have a